Well, hello. Happy Monday, STEM to Roots. This is Mike Demba. This is where we plan on talking our way into a plan. First of all, sensitive topic alert, all right? That's the spoiler. This topic is sensitive, so warning. But don't blame me. Blame this fan of STEM to Roots who sent me like an article. What I'm gonna do actually is instead of go specifically naming the person and being descriptive of exactly who they are, what I'm gonna do is just leave it general, because good thing is this is a topic that actually transcends one person. All right, so this is a topic about somebody who left their home country and traveled to the States and walked about 39 years, let's call it that, about 39 years, worked hard, sent money back home to build a mansion, literally a mansion in their home country in Africa. And by the time they retired to now go live in their mansion, age happened. This is something that you can't avoid. Every day we're aging. He got old, and actually even by the time he went back home, he was already on a wheelchair. Now I'm not sure whether it was due to illness, but the age, because I've seen the picture, the age was evident. And by the time they moved back, they could not live in the master bedroom that is upstairs in their mansion. They could not enjoy, this master bedroom, this spectacle of a house that they built. So they had to live downstairs, right? And had their helper live upstairs, because obviously they don't want to waste that space. And when I read that, for me, it validated my thought process. I don't know about yours, but my thought process is I will not live here in the States and try to build my primary home where I'm from. I'm from Gambia, all right? Right now, if you ask me, I don't have, a mansion being built at home. I don't even have a hut being built at home. And that is by choice. My primary home, this is where I have my family. This is where I have my wife and kids. My primary home will be right here in the United States, because this is where I live right now. Now, stories are different, situations are different, thought processes are different, but mine is, as long as I live here, this is where I live right now, my primary residence, right, that comfortable house that I will live in will be right here in the United States. And that is for various reasons, right? I like to live in the now, okay? Plan for the future and all that, but I like to live in the now. Right now, where am I? Where is my well-being? Where am I trying to see the fruits of my labor, right? A lot of people, the pressure to actually showcase that they are successful at home, the pressure from their family and friends and community and neighbors, is what pushes them to go ahead and build that mansion at home to show that, okay, I left the country, look what I've done to show you this is my success. All right? So for me, if that is the primary reason, this is the kind of thing that everybody needs to self-evaluate. If your only reason, if the only reason why you're building that mansion at home is to showcase that you're successful, to showcase that you're not a bum, you don't live outside of the country and doing nothing, if that's the primary reason, maybe even the only reason, then I think you should reevaluate and reprioritize. Because I feel like a lot of people, if that is the only reason, are doing it for all the wrong reasons, right? For me, if I followed that kind of pressure, because that's something that we are all victim to. Because I'm not victim, I refuse to be, but that's it's something we are all exposed to. You come from Africa, where whether it's your parents, your aunties, your uncles, your neighbors, your friends, all pressure you into kind of showing that, hey, you're making money, you're living, you're taking care of yourself at home, and they call it, hey, listen, you come here, when you come visit your home country in Africa, you want a place to live in. You don't want to go to your old bedroom. You don't want to go to your parents' house. You don't want to live in a condition in the condition that you left back home. Well, if the year is 52 weeks, and every year you go home for 2 weeks or even a month, the rest of the 48 to 50 weeks, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you renting? Are you sleeping on an air mattress just so you go sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks? Like, what are you prioritizing, right? So for me, it's where I live 52 weeks, to 50 weeks that I prioritize, and I will always be that way. Now, there are people that are building back home for retirement because they're about to go home. That's a different story. Like I said, situations are different. I'm just talking about those that are building mansions at home just because of the pressure that they're getting, to show that they are successful, to show that they're doing well. They have to show this neighbor, this parent, this family member that, look what I'm doing, look what I'm building. That wouldn't be me, right? So this story that I'm sharing that was sent to me to talk about, I feel very, very sorry for the old man that has happened to him, and not only him, but that's the kind of thing that maybe it's unfortunate. Maybe his story was not even one of let me show my neighbors, let me show people I'm successful. Maybe he genuinely wanted to build that mansion so that he'll go retire at home. And then, he walked way too long and got really old and is not being able to enjoy his mansion, So if that's his case, I'm sorry. But if you're young right now, you're living outside of the continent, and your primary reason for investing all your money in building a primary home, I'm not talking about an investment property. Investment property as in building something that will make you money while you're away. That is diversifying. That is you trying to make money at home. That's different, right? And if that home is one that you want to rent, and it's a mansion you want to rent and make money off of, and whenever you retire, go back to it, or whenever you go home, have a room in it, that's different, right? But if it's just for the people, for what they will say about you, that's a no-no. Right, well, that's my assessment. Again, like I always say, this is my opinion. I might be wrong in your eyes, but I feel good about how I feel about that. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for riding with me. I'm actually in my lot right now, parking lot. I'm going to head to work right now. Happy Monday. Let's have a good week. On Friday, I will talk to you. Love you all, and I mean it this time. Bye-bye.